I'm into this profession since a very long time. It's all about good grooming and good personality. My message to everybody here, and I've always given this message to my students, that doing the right thing at the right time matters more in life. Always do things at the right time. That is my message. And second thing is, I always have told my students from the day one that encouragement, appreciation, and no criticism is very important in building up a person's career. Very, very important. On this, I would like to share a small story. It's all about a little boy who was aspiring to be a writer. But to his luck, he never got that chance. And he left his school at the age of 4. He lived in an abject poverty, and he had a measly job sticking labels on the bottles in a rat-infested warehouse. And during nights, he shared a small attic with other 2-3 boys from the slums of London. Stories after stories he wrote, but it was never recognized. One fine day, a beautiful day dawned over him. He was lucky. One of his stories was appreciated by one of the editors. And he was so elated, so happy, that he ran into the streets of London, tears rolling down his cheeks. And it was all because of the editor who had praised him, acknowledged his story, what he wrote. He was not paid a shilling, mind you, but he was so happy with that appreciation, with that praise. His life, his career was absolutely changed. Had not the editor in his life come and praised him and appreciated his story, probably he would have spent the entire life of his sticking labels onto the bottles in the rat-infested warehouse. Incidentally, this little boy's name was Charles Dickens. So my message here to everybody is a little praise, a little encouragement, a little recognition of anybody's talent when it's tapped at the right time. I feel that person comes out of his shell and does something great in life. And my experience, ladies here, I would like to share is with one of the students in GD school. She was, with her merit and talent, she was asked to stand as a head girl. But she had to win that election, though. But what happened? The old students didn't want her to come up. So they discouraged her. So for 2 days, she withdrew and she was sitting in the class. The third day, I happened to enter into the classroom where I saw her crying. So I asked her, what's the reason? She says, no, I would not share it. I said, no, you have to tell me. Then she came out with, and she says, I am nervous. I will not be able to stand as a head girl, though I have the talent and merit in me. But there I encouraged her and I told her it should be a challenge now. You should show what you have in you. And that little pat, that little, we call is, inspiration that you give to a person. She picked up all the courage, and after a couple of days, the elections took place, and she won with a thundering votes, and she became the head girl. And there, her name was Simran. Today, she has a leading boutique in Bombay at Juhu. So she's made it. So if we tap the talent, encourage a person, that person comes out of his shell and makes his career. Thank you. This is all what